Oh my gentle Christ. I just made that entire video and my mic was not on. This is also right after a hard disk crash. Whose idea was this? Whose idea was it to go ahead and develop this stuff? I am very, very tired. Anyways, this is how we're starting the video, lads and ladies. Hi, I am Slaying Slayer, but you can call me Anthony. I'm the owner of War of the Ring MC. Today we're going to be going over the alpha update. What is an alpha update? Technically, it's an alpha build of the new update. So the new update is 1.2, the adventure update. So what we're going to be doing is for anyone that's donated $25 or has not donated and wants to actually help us test stuff, you're going to go ahead and get a link to go ahead and download this. If you have a few friends that want to test it and help you, go for it. But the main goal of this is to go make sure that if we get to the beta stage, it's not going to explode. Because this stuff is so fragile, it could break the game. So for example, crocodiles were spawning as bunnies. Crocodiles are spawning as bunnies. You ever seen these things hop around like a bunny? It's fucking terrifying. It was a real thing that happened. It was the best bug I've ever seen. So, how do I go ahead and get in the alpha? You're going to harass staff for the link, okay? It is Memorial Day weekend for us U.S. folks, but most people, most Europeans should be able to go ahead and send you the link. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and post this video on YouTube. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the link for the Discord you guys should be using. Let's go over that real quick. So over here in the War of the Ring MC official Discord, you're going to have the testing directory, or the testing category. And then how to become a tester is right here. You should be able to see it. And then ignore the amounts. It's just 25. And then testing discussion. You're going to go ahead and post your bugs. When I spawned a alligator, it hopped around like a bunny. I think it should be a alligator. That's how you should do it. Please do not write down, it's broken. I do not enjoy it when people just say that because it's not helpful. You're just saying words. Who are you even saying them to? That's bananas. What do you mean it's broken? Anyways, I can give you guys a 25-minute rant on that, and I'm sure we'll do that in the next stream. Regardless, go ahead and say, when I did this, this happened. It should have been this, or I expected this. When I spawned in the new armors, I expected the texture to work. And it fucking didn't. So that's what I mean. So go ahead and test those out. Now, what is there to test? We have all of the new mobs. We have all of the new armors. We also have a whole bunch of armors. Actually, every single armor, I'm pretty sure, was tweaked. So, not old school Lord of the Rings, but all of the new stuff. So, you know, Wayne Riders to Visago to Sindar to the brand new tiered armors. All of their values were edited. Not just their armor, but the weapons as well. So, if you guys know the current meta of, oh, Wayne Riders is the best, you know, that might have changed. So go ahead and test it out. Does the armor work? When you put it on, does the texture load? When you put it on and you attack someone, does something explode? You know, like, let us know. And then the next thing would be the dragons. You can find them by typing Drakna. You go ahead and spawn them in. I'm not going to do it because they will attack you even when you are in creative. So that's just because that's how they work right now. I have that turned off in the actual update, but for now, it's what we're doing. There's also Great Eagles and Fell Beasts. Fell Beasts are aligned with Mordor. The Great Eagles, the brown feathered, are aligned with Men of Anduin, and the black feathered and white feathered are hostile to everyone. They will prioritize Fell Beasts. Fell Beasts will prioritize Great Eagles, and if there's none, they should go after the player, but you will have to be in survival for them to do that, and with the subsequent alignment. So, what else? We also, like I said, we have all of the new mobs. We have bears and crocodiles and new fish. We have sharks. We have whales. We have sea serpents. We have sea horses. We have sea turtles. We have rays and manta rays. We have new lions. We have new bears. We have new cougars. We have new hyenas. We have a whole bunch of stuff. We also have a whole bunch of new items. The really cool one is Zoocraft Discoveries. I really enjoy this one. We have a whole bunch of new seeds. So we're going to be implementing this with new drinks and new crafting recipes. But when you go ahead and break grass, you should get different types of seeds. I'm trying to figure out how we could go ahead and make it where it's per biome, but I really don't think we need to do that. I think they could be kind of all over the place. Maybe some of these could be kind of rare, but go ahead and give me your opinion. Also, we have bunny slippers. When the update is out, I will make it where if you put these on, it bans you. These are mine. You cannot have them. So go ahead and enjoy them right now. Also, you're only cool if you send screenshots of you wearing bunny slippers. This is the entire reason we added this mod. Yes, it is. It absolutely is. I'll admit to that right now. Also, we have other new blocks and other new foods and other things to go ahead and test out. A lot of these things you won't see in the game, but hey, I haven't taken a look at everything, so if you find value in something, go ahead and let us know. And also, there's all these potions. I don't think we're going to use these, but still, could be cool. We have Aquatic Abyss. We have a whole bunch of stuff there. Again, not going to let you do, goggles, for example, but still, try it out. Beyond that, the install is going to be a little bit different. So let's go over that real quick. You need to go ahead and choose which one of these packs you really don't use. Or if there's another Minecraft 1.7.10 forge that you can just go ahead and use, go ahead and use it as a test. I'm going to go ahead and use heavy. Am I already on heavy? I might be. I don't know. Let's go check. So how do you... if I can freeze. So how do you go ahead and check, how do you go ahead and add these mods without having a launcher to go ahead and do it? It's actually rather easy. So once this is done being frozen, cool. So you go over to, you're in the game, you press escape, or actually let's do this. You start the game, you go over to options, then you go over to resource packs, then you go over to open resource pack folder. I am in the wrong one. So I gonna go ahead and pretend like we loaded the real one. So anyways, when you go ahead and do this, let's say you used War of the Ring Heavy, okay? So what you're going to see is this link. You're going to see War of the Ring MC Heavy Resource Packs, ME Just Sounds 1.3. Ignore this. You're going to go up one directory up to here. So out of resource packs into the full heavy pack, all this stuff. Holy crap, what do? You ignore it. You go over to mods. When you're in this mod section, you're there. Good job. Exit out of the game, because you cannot edit the game while the game is open. That's kind of like doing open heart surgery for someone that's awake. It's probably going to punch you in the mouth. Do not steal hearts. Well, yeah, just ask first, I guess. That's it. Yeah, just ask. Then you're going to have the link with all the subsequent mods. You will get them. It's going to look exactly like this. All of these mods. You need to go over to here. Grab them all. Ignore these directories. Delete. What about this mod? Fucking delete it. What about this one? Delete it. I already have this. Delete it. Fucking all of it. Delete all of it. These are... Trust me, I had to deal with build issues all last night. It's just how it is. So then, you can go ahead and load the game up. And while that's loading, again, we're going to go over to this. So I'm going to go ahead and give us an example. Alpha, or 1.2.1 alpha build 1. Just start it like that. I'm assuming I'm the only one that really needs to do that because, we only have one alpha out there. So go and post this. When I put on the Rivendell Counselor armor, my game crashed. I don't think it should do that. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. That's how you go ahead and make an update or a post. And so what do you get for doing it? We're just going to give you straight Prima points, son. It's going to be essentially 33 cents. Technically it's 33 to 40 depending on what you buy. It's store currency. I'm so tired, guys. I'm so very tired. Anyways, so this is the War of the Ring official Discord. This is not the old one. This is not Reborn. It's the official, the big one, the big boy with no one in it. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead, go over here to single player. Always start a new world. I cannot stress that enough. There's some behind the scenes shit that I don't understand, and it messes with stuff. I think that's the medical term, is behind the scenes shit that happens. Yawn. Also, I probably just made some of you yawn. Haha, suck it. By the way, don't enter Middle Earth. Oh, one big thing. So animals should be spawning. All these new mobs should have different locations where they spawn. But when my computer crashed, it deleted all those. But I did not rebuild that. So most of the everything doesn't have anything. So I have to go fix that. So let's go see if it works before I go waste my time fucking wanting to redo this all. Because there's only about 1,784 entries split between 240 biomes. So this update was a bad idea. Just want everyone to know that. So the easiest way you can tell if everything is working is 1, it loaded, and 2, when you type in Drachna, D-R-A-K-N-A, you see dragons. Okay? I warn you, unless you kill these guys, and they're very hard to kill, they will follow you forever. Okay? Even when you're in game mode. So I would do them in one world, or like every time you have to make a new world. And I would not do it in Middle Earth just because you guys saw how long it took to load. Just throw your options, video settings, throw it on 2 chunks like this, and then throw it in flat world. But yeah, guys, that's really it. So thank you for everyone that has donated and everyone that wants to go ahead and help test this. I really appreciate it. And you know, it kind of sucks that the server, I'm going to do an announcement with everyone that did help, but it's going to suck that, you know, people aren't going to outright congratulate you. They're going to try to give me credit. And this is why I explain, you know, when anyone tries to do that, it's a team effort, guys. Okay? So thank you immensely for those that are going to help with this. It really means a lot. And also for real world usage, QA is something in video games. So testing stuff, that's a real skill. At where I work, they also do that, the testing as well, and they're really smart people, and they're really good at their job. And you know, it's just testing stuff. Okay, what happens when I spawn this thing? What happens if I hit this thing? What happens if this thing hits me? Can the scorpions, the new scorpions, attack hobbits? Can hobbits attack them? What happens if a hobbit kills the scorpion? You know what I mean? You don't have to test that for every single mob. The real games would pay about 25 people to go do that. Like, go pay, like, we add a new block. Like, let's say we added this lapis lazuli block. Go ahead and jump on it 100 times. Does it break? No. What happens if I run into it? What happens if I sprint into it? What happens if I jump and sprint on it? What happens if I go backwards into it? What happens if I break it? What happens if I place it? Like, they will just maniacally go through all of that. So, you know, it doesn't seem like the most fun, and I'm not expecting you guys to do that. That is not what you're doing here. Just go ahead, spawn the new mobs, have some fun. Try out the new armors, have some fun. Let me know if something breaks or a texture's not loaded, that kind of thing. So, yeah. And then, besides that, we are always looking for more people to help us texture. We have one person working on skins for the NPCs. They've asked for money, and I was like, I will go ahead and give you money, and they have not responded. They were like, oh, I'm going to need a week. It has been 3. They have not responded, so there's openings. And then also Umara. Umara's made, I think, 30 to 40 textures of complete armors and their items. I've thrown him $100. Okay, so it's not the most money, but it is some money. So if you guys are ever interested in that, I would very much like to go ahead and add stuff, because after this update, I'm going to be focusing on War of the Ring, like actually getting the war out there. But we're going to start combining textures with the structures update. So that's going to be nice. You know, we're going to start having Erebor ingots, and then Varilla chandeliers, and then Jinsun beds. And so we're going to need smart people, skilled people to go ahead and add to this, because it's going to be kind of a group effort. So if you guys are ever like, okay, so what if we added these kind of things? Like someone mentioned great swords, which would have a faster swing speed than a pike, a slower reach, or lesser of a reach of a pike, and do, you know, stabby damage like a sword. That'd be cool. You know, stuff like that. And also someone mentioned, you know, a while ago, throwing axes. What if we made one of those skins into a dagger? And so now Tauba doesn't have throwing axes, they have throwing daggers. That's awesome. Like, I'm not going to texture that. Omara, our head texture, is focusing on other stuff. And then, you know, we don't really have anyone else right now. So there's availability. then yeah, just let us know. So besides that, guys, enjoy the alpha. For anyone that is traveling this weekend, please drive safe. For anyone that's going to be drinking this weekend, do not drink and drive. That's not cool. I just read a terrible news story about that. So it's fresh in my mind. Don't be out there doing stupid stuff. So, yeah. I know that took a weird turn, but look at that bird. See? Now we're all paying attention to the bird. Regardless, guys, thank you for donating. Thank you for joining the Alpha program. I hope you guys have some fun. I know it's been a while since we had a new update, but yeah, let's go ahead and make this the best one yet. Besides that, guys, have a great time. This is Slayer signing off. See you guys later. Bye.